Joining me now to discuss, host of the Becket Cook Show on YouTube and author of the book, A Change of Affection, Becket Cook. Thanks so much for being with us today. It's great to have you back.
Good to be with you, Allison.
So, I've got to say, I'm actually rather shocked to see the White House condemn the debauchery that took place during the White House Pride celebration. What are your reaction to this?
I know it's kind of crazy because drag queen story hour is totally fine.
Yeah.
And it's very sexualized in front of children, and that's fine. But having this trans person expose himself is not okay. And I think Joe Biden said during his speech, he said that these are some of the bravest people, most inspiring people I've ever known. And I was thinking, like, what? So World War II men who fought in the war are not the most brave, inspiring people you've ever known. Like, it's just insanity. Because to be trans or gay in today's current culture is absolutely not brave or courageous, because it's actually so celebrated in culture that it's actually better to be trans or gay in this culture that we live in now. So how is it brave to be trans? That's confusing to me.
It is very confusing, and I'm honestly not sure what Biden and company expected during this event. I mean, this type of behavior is pretty par for the course with them. I mean, we see how they act at Pride events. We see how they act around children, as drag queen story hour. I mean, it's not shocking. So do you think this will actually teach liberals perhaps a lesson that this is to be expected if you're going to invite these types of people to the White House?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, I love that you said, because when I saw the clip, I thought the same thing, girls gone wild.
Yeah.
I mean, so I think it's like a culture gone wild, and our entire culture is upside down, inside out, and it's just, there's no, David Berlinski, one of my favorite polymaths in the world, he said that taboos are actually good in society. They actually help keep society together, because without taboos, without the taboo of going topless, without the taboo of all of these other insane things that are happening in culture, the culture disintegrates, and that's what we're seeing right now. So we need to make taboos great again.
I love it. I think that's a great motto. Well, it's interesting because the perpetrator of all this still doesn't seem to think he did anything wrong. Let's watch him double down on his stance, and then we'll come right back.
I had zero intention of trying to be vulgar or be profane in any way. I was simply living in joy, living my truth, and existing in my body. Happy Pride, free the nipple.
It's always my truth, right? It's not about the actual truth. It's always their truth, which I just loathe that statement. But I think this person overall is missing the entire point, right? It doesn't matter if it's legal or not legal. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. It's just about the fact that you should have some class and respect. No one should be exposing their nipples at the White House. The bottom line here is that it's completely inappropriate, and it was self-serving and done in poor judgment, right?
Yeah, I mean, what if a man on the White House lawn dropped his pants? He would be arrested.
Exactly.
It's like, it's sheer exhibitionism, and it's this kind of it's just this culture of absolute anarchy and rebellion, and it's I don't see it going away anytime soon. I think this is here to stay for a while.
I think it is too, sadly, but that's why we're so grateful for people like yourself speaking out so fearlessly on this issue. Becket, we're out of time for today, but where can people find you and follow you for more of your work?
They can go to my show, The Becket Cook Show, on YouTube, and they can go to becketcook.com and look at stuff there.
Thank you so much for joining us. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you, Allison.
Take care.
For all our viewers asking where One America News is heading in the future, we would like to introduce you to OAN Live. OAN Live is the best way to stay up to date on all of the hard-hitting, straight-shooting, national and international headlines. And the best part is, OAN Live is only $4.99 per month. All the credible, honest, unbiased reporting One America News offers at a fraction of the cost of cable. Just go to OANN.com to easily sign up for OAN Live and stay informed.